This is an installation video for a Titan TI-7800 massage chair. Chair does come in 5 pieces. Down at the very bottom you have your 2 arm panels. Above that are your foot portion and seat pad. And then the top half is going to be the base and the backrest, which are one piece. We'll go ahead and move on to the first step for the assembly of a Titan TI-7800. Okay, now we're moving on to the first step, which is the installation of the foot portion to the base of the chair. Now when you take the chair base out of the box, it will be reclined, so you want to go ahead and apply power to the chair to set it upright, which will make the installation of the foot portion a lot easier since the base will be leveled with the ground. Now for the installation, on either side you'll have a rod, washer, and cotter pin. And those will in turn, the rod goes to this piece of metal bracket here and through the bracket on the foot portion of the chair. So what I'll go ahead and do is just position the foot portion as close as I can to the one hole. Slide in my rod from the back side. Run it through the leg portion bracket. Apply my washer and then my cotter pin. Once you've done that, you'll do the same step for the opposite side and you'll have your foot portion attached to the base of the chair. Next step. Now that you've attached the foot portion to the base of the chair, you want to go ahead and put the foot portion up, and I've got a little prop holding it so it doesn't fall down on me. But as you notice, you move down here, you see a bunch of air hose connections and bracket connections. One of the first steps you want to go ahead and do is just take the bracket coming from the base to the foot portion and go ahead and take your rod and your cotter pin set up that's supplied to you. Run it through. This is the recline motor. This is what lifts and lowers the leg. Have my rod and cotter pin set up, that's finished. Then you have 6 air hose connections coming from the base and then from the foot portion of the chair. 2 separate wire looms, and one of those looms has an electrical connection. So we'll go ahead and hook up your electrical connection here. Okay, and then you have your coinciding alphabetical air hoses. You have F to F, E to E, and such forth. Once you've completed these steps, we want to go ahead and do is a sleeve that's supplied to you, and go ahead and just cover your work up so the wires and air hoses don't get pitched up from the recline of the foot portion of the chair. Once you've done this, we can go ahead and move on to the next step, which will be for the installation of the arm panels to the base of the chair. Okay, now we're moving on to installing the arm massage panels to the base or backrest of the chair. So you notice there's a rod sliding out from the backrest of the chair. It has a Phillips head screw with a large washer. I'm going to go ahead and pull that off. Okay, and there's 2 air hose connections. One is A and then K. Same thing for the arm panel, but what we're going to go ahead and do first is just install our arm panel to the chair. And just to stop it from falling off while we're working on it, we'll go ahead and put the screw and washer back on. You can go ahead and make your air hose connections here. That's A, and then your other one here. Once you've done that, go ahead and take your sleeve, hide your work. Then you'll go ahead and take the finishing or finish plate and set it on the outside, just to kind of hold it in place. There's 3 screws. You'll go ahead and repeat this same step for the opposite side. Not much different. And we'll go ahead and move on to the installation of the seat pad next. Okay, now we're moving on to the last and final step. This is for the assembly for the seat pad to the base of the chair. And one of the things you want to notice is there's 3 air hoses coming out from the base of the chair, labeled I, H, and J. And also you see an auxiliary cable coming from the base of the chair, which plugs into the backrest pad that I just installed. Okay, pretty simple. Just go ahead and take your seat pad, bring it to the base of the chair, hook up your air hose connections, H to H, J to J, and I to I. Go ahead and neatly tuck your air hoses back in here. Put your seat back in there. Now you're ready for a massage. If there's any other additional questions you need, feel free to contact us here at Titan Chair, 888-848-2630. Thank you very much.